In this video, I'm going to show you how to do a fast spike or quick in Nintendo Switch Sports Volleyball.
Is that it? I'm sorry.
Oh! Dude, wait! I did a quick!
And it backfired.
If you stick around after, I'm giving even more tips, tricks, and other hidden techniques you need to know to become an A-ranked pro in volleyball. So make sure you stick around. By the end of the video, you'll be looking like this. I got it!
No, it's okay.
Right here, right here, right here! Okay, so for those who just want to know how to do the quick, it's simple. You must jump at a specific time right before your teammate sets you the ball, seen here. You want to swing your controller up about a half a second before it lands in the setter's hand, or if you're a visual person, it should be around 4.5 balls above the setter's head. Reminder, the only thing and the only thing that matters when executing a quick is the timing of your jump. The combo counter doesn't matter, or the set or the receive doesn't matter. They could be really bad and timing. You'll still be able to get the quick off. That is you. Oh! Okay, it's timing. It's only timing. The only exception to this is if you have dove on the other side of the court to receive the ball. I got it. Even then, the range is still pretty far. Oh my god, we can do a quick from there. After getting the correct timing, you'll be prompted with the quick option that requires you to react and swing much earlier and faster than the normal spike. But the payoff is that it will make it more difficult for the opposing team to react. And that's how you do it quick. Hey, so congrats on making it this far in the video. While you're still here, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely free and it encourages me to produce more stuff like this. Anyways, here are more tips, tricks, and strategies, and 2 more hidden techniques in volleyball that the tutorial doesn't give you. Enjoy. Me. The combo/coloring system is probably the most noticeable thing when you first start playing. Whenever you get a perfect receive, set, and a spike, it will count as 1 on the combo counter. When you get multiple perfects in succession, the combo counter builds up, going for a max of 3. Keep in mind though that it does not have to be in perfect succession. For example, if you get a perfect receive, an okay set, and then a perfect spike, then the combo counter will count as 2. The colors correspond with the combo counter. Green is for 1, gold/yellow is for 2, and purple is for 3. The combos are very important because it determines the speed at which the ball gets spiked at. Next, we're going to cover the 4 different roles in the game, their strategies, and their respective hidden techniques. Let's start with receiving.
Oh, I got it.
So receiving definitely has the most strategy compared to the other 3 roles. Besides what you learned in the tutorial, you should know that you're able to move your character using the joysticks on your controller. You're given this control after your opponent receives and is preparing to spike on you. The ideal place you want to stand will depend on your circumstances, but the general rule is you want to be able to cover as much ground as possible for your team. Let me explain with this example. For the sake of simplicity, I chose a clip where the blocker was in the ideal place, which I'll explain in the next section. But for now, we're focusing on you, the receiver. First, let's notice that the blocker is slightly to the left of the spiker, meaning these sections here are already covered for you. So the section you'll be working with is this right section. So the ideal area that you, the receiver, want to be in is in the middle of that section. That way you'll be able to cover more ground for your team. If you're too far on the left, you can't get the ball on the right, and if you're too far on the right, you can't get the ball on the left. So it's more ideal to just stay in the middle. So the hidden mechanic that receivers have is diving, which allows you to reach the corners like these that feel very far away. However, there is a limit to how far you could dive, which is why you have to rely a little bit on your blocker. In order to dive, all you have to do is either shake the controller or move the controller to the side. Just make any sort of movement as the ball is heading towards whatever side you're on, and your character will dive for you. So the last strategy for receivers is block receiving.
Wait, I got it! Ugh. I say this!
I got it!
Boom! Dude, did you see that receive?
Essentially, if you know your teammate is about to be blocked, you could use that information to react fast enough to actually receive that spike. So the timing for the blocker receiving is actually pretty simple. What I like to do is swing my controller up as soon as the blocker makes contact with the ball. So after mastering block receiving, your positioning, and your timing as a receiver, you'll start to see yourself playing in way longer matches and winning a whole lot more games. When you're playing as the blocker, it is a little bit more complex than how it first seems. It's not just jumping in front of them and blocking. Let's look back at the example from earlier. As you already know, the receiver covers this section here, but the job as the blocker is to create that opportunity for your receiver. You have to cover the sections that are too far away for them. If you're right in front of the blocker's face, you create an opening for the spiker that your teammate can't reach. That's why you want to position yourself a bit to the left or to the right of the spiker, so your receiver just has to worry about the one section. As for the timing of the block, there are a couple things that you could do to help. 1. Look at your opponent's setter to see how high the ball goes. The spiker typically wants to aim right above the net, so jump as soon as it reaches that point. 2. Rely on your reaction time and jump as soon as you see the spiker jumping. But remember, you have to be aware of quicks mentioned at the beginning of the video, so you have to adapt to your opponent's playstyle.
Oh my god! The quick, bro!
Oh, we got it. Next, got it.
They can do quicks in this game!
For spiking, we already covered the quicks in the beginning, so the only other strategy is aiming. Okay, bear with me with just this last time. I promise you this will be the last time we see this. Essentially, you want to look at the opposing team's positioning and find that opening where the blocker can't block and the receiver is too far away to receive.
Right here.
And finally, for setting, this one's really quick because, you know, there isn't really much to it. You just gotta time it right. And so the final tip that I have for you guys, unfortunately, is only for 2-player or local play. But if you're a solo player, you might be able to learn a thing or two from it. So communication isn't necessary. You'll have a slight advantage, but it'll definitely make your experience a lot more fun for you.
Nice.
I got left!
Okay. Nice.
Setting! Early! Nice!
Okay, so you don't have to communicate that much, but we did cover the reliance that blockers and receivers have on each other. So calling out which side you're going to be blocking is going to be a huge advantage of being able to communicate. And there you have it, you guys. That's everything I know about Nintendo Switch Sports Volleyball. I included chapters and timestamps on the video, so when you guys come back here, you guys can skip to the section you need help on. Good luck to everyone. I hope you guys learned a thing or two, and comment below any other tips I forgot to mention. Oh, also comment once you made it to pro. Alright, bye!
Stay calm, we got it. Give me a clap.